Um, Wednesday, April 23rd, I think. It's supposed to be really nice today. Forecast said calm wind, but there's wind. That's alright. Got all kinds of pebbles on the road. They've been doing a terrible job. The guy that used to run the highway department here in town, who I knew a little bit, I've talked to him a few times, Bird Hunter, really nice guy. He retired and moved to Alaska last year. And since then, whoever's running the show here doesn't really know what they're doing, I guess. I don't know. Something changed. They graded this road, but there's still horrible washboarding. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy operating the road grader, but they're not putting as much dirt down. So that's, part of the equation. On the motorcycle, I couldn't care less, but I don't really care about washboarding. I don't really care what the hell shape the road is in as long as I can get down it. But it's just something to note. I think the thing that does bother me is they just put down like all these loose rocks and they don't press them in, and it's not good for your tires. They used to put down dirt and then run the grader over it, and then occasionally they would put down some light gravel, smaller pieces. That's the thing, these pieces are huge. And then they would run it over with the roller, kind of press them down into the dirt. They don't even do that. It's just like all these loose rocks everywhere. It's pretty lousy. Hey, turkeys! Well, there's a Tom. He's displaying his fan over there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Check that out. That's cool. I guess that's one good thing about the seasons is that you never really get tired of the landscape because it's always kind of changing, It's got the way it looks in the spring, the way that it looks in the summer, the way that it looks in the winter, and the way that it looks in the fall. So I've been took on the process of setting up my Yamaha, and it's definitely bringing us closer together. There's some things I had to look at. There's some pretty interesting science involved with these stupid two pneumatic bridges. I never liked those things, but anyway. People swear that, you can't change the string tension, blah, 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 blah. So the argument is like, it took me a while to find this information, I think, because people are afraid to put it out because they get attacked all the time by, these nerds that are... But I remember setting up one of my Les Paul copies. I had a couple of them. One of them I kept, the Agile guitars. They make really nice guitars, if you can find them. When I set that up, that has a two pneumatic bridge and the tail piece and all that silliness. So I remember when I set that up, saying, I wanted to get the action low, and it's not just getting the action low, it's making it slinky, as they call it. I never heard this term until recently. But. So on Fenders, since they don't have a garbage bridge on it, really hate those two-pneumatic bridges. They just seem ancient to me. But Fenders, they don't have this ridiculous brake angle that you typically get out of the box on a Gibson that utilizes the two-pneumatic bridge. Not all of them, though. Some of them don't have a tail stop, I've noticed. Well, that's a different discussion. I don't know a lot about Gibsons, except that I'm trying really hard to like them. I don't know why. I have to now because I paid a lot of money for this Yamaha, and it uses those stupid Gibson bridges. But anyway, so like the Fender, like a Strat, my favorite guitar of all time, doesn't have this ridiculous brake angle, the way the bridge is designed, you know. So even though it has a longer scale, and theoretically you might not be able to get the action down as low as a 24.4 or 5-inch scale, regardless of that, they bend way easier because they don't have what I call, or a lot of people just refer to as tension. They don't have the crazy string tension that Gibsons have. Now, for further reading, it's not string tension what we're talking about, but I'll get into that, okay? So just bear with me. People are rolling their eyes already. It's not string tension. Tension is relative to scale length and wire gauge. Yes. As far as we know. So far, yeah, probably. The formulas are there, okay? The math supports that. I will agree with that. But there's more to the formula that people don't take into account when it comes to guitars, and that's brake angle. And the word we're trying to the word that we should be using instead of tension is, I believe, compliance, right? Because along that line, wherever you have anchor points, it's going to affect the felt resistance of that string when you bend it. So, long story short, raising your tailpiece will lower the felt resistance of that string when you bend it. This is what people don't know. A lot of people don't know this. I know a lot of people don't know this is because I even watch videos from Gibson, official videos about setting up your guitar, and they never mention this. But I remember learning this a long, long time ago, and that's how I set up my other Gibson style guitar. And the action and the bendability on that guitar is flawless. And there's no buzzing. So yeah. When someone says, it doesn't affect string tension, say it affects the felt resistance, and I think that's referred to as compliance. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm starting to love this guitar, thankfully. Oof, they didn't work on this at all. I guess we'll see what it's like. This was a sheet of ice. If you remember one of my videos. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, it doesn't look bad at all. Jeez. It's probably because no one's been on it all season. Oh, my favorite road. Got a bit of a gutter here draining. This part's a little soggy. Oh. That certainly wasn't bad at all. Big grading here today. It's funny they didn't. Well, I guess they didn't really need to touch that hill. Oh, I see a cone. I hate running into these guys. Because I always seem to. And I think that probably gets on everybody's nerves, including me. I was up in Holderness and they were grading a road there. And they had laid the dirt down. Here I come. Oh, they're going up. Yep, I see them. Oh, they're rolling it, see? I told you, they roll it. Whoa, I almost went down there. It's pretty sandy. That would have been funny. Well, this guy's not going to go very far because the dirt ends here anyway, so I'll just take my time. So you wait till the nice days to do this. I used to do it when there was raining. There's some big houses around here. Where's this guy gonna go? Maybe I should turn around. Let's see, can I get by him? No, that's that. That's a nice truck, huh? 2,500. Oh, I took the stop sign down. That's interesting. Yeah. We got boats, people. People on their boats. The boat people. Let's go up here for today. I wonder where that trail goes. That's a nice little picnic area. These are probably all summer homes. Oh, another lot for sale. I'll tell you, there's so much development going on. New Hampshire's not going to be rural in the next, probably 5 years. I wonder where that trail goes. A teeny tiny stretch of dirt. Goes to a dead end. That's beautiful. Look at that. I love that. Whatever that is. Holy shit, that power line's like hanging down. Oh god. Oh god. This doesn't look like it was kept too well. Turn around here. How dare you? What is up there, I wonder? No trespassing. Oh, it's an address, look. Oh, they got their own stop sign and everything. Must be the Lord of Ashland. From Boston. These people got a tennis court. I love that. I wish I had a tennis court. I could build one. I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should cut down all the trees. And build like a sports complex. I'd actually kind of like that. Didn't even wait. She thinks she owns this road. Guarantee it. Yeah. That's a nice view. That's a nice view. Let's cut down all the trees. Put a mansion there. Nice puppy. Look at that. Stern looks. How dare he come down my road? Who is this invader? So we'll call this the pre-tourist ride, where you can see how nice and empty New Hampshire is without all the tourists. Look at it, there's no one on this. This is a highway. There's no one on this road. Look at the old Volkswagen bus. That's kind of cool, huh? It's a loaf. Man, that smells so good. Smell like fried chicken. The pre-tourist tour. Let's call it the pre-tourist tour.